All right. So today we're gonna use this, probably a paintbrush. We're gonna use a marker. I may pull out my trusty crayons, and watercolor, plenty of color. We're gonna work with the shape today. We're gonna work with, we did the round circular form. We did the square. Today we're going to work with the triangle. So we're going to go to the desk and work with the triangle. Today we're going to work with the triangle. And I was trying to figure out what can I do with a triangle. Just to make, it was easy. I won't say it was real easy to make everything with boxes or to make everything with a circle. But let's see what we can do with a triangle. So I was thinking maybe we can do something under the water, like a sea. And the first thing we could make is a fish. So if I make a triangle like this, and then I make another triangle like that, and another triangle for the eye, and another little triangle in here for the eye. Now I have like something that looks like a fish, and maybe some small fish. In the background, and the fish, and the fish eye. Now we got perspective. See, we got a big fish in the foreground, small fish. And now let's see if we can overlap a fish. So I'll have a fish. Maybe a fish here. See, I made this shape with that shape in front of the other shape. Now we have a fish in the background. And maybe we'll have another fish going this way. Fish, fish, right there. We'll finish that up. I always like to fill the page, really fill up the page. What do we got? So we got little fish, big fish, little fish, that fish. Maybe turn some things upside down and make some long triangle fish. We'll make these our underwater fish plant life. Fish like to eat nice plant life. So I'll make them long. Sometimes triangles can be long. Like that. Like that. Maybe some in the background. Another long one. Now you can see we're going to need some coloring. Maybe one with the little I didn't know what I was trying to figure out. How can I make something with all triangles? Okay, so we'll do a little mixed media. So here it is, the crayons, So I'm going to try to color these in because water and wax don't mix. So I'm going to color these in with the green. Like that. So I'll do this in the, just color these in. Now that I have all of my greenery done, now it's to go in here. Now you notice I'm still using the crayons because I'm going to put like a wash of color over the whole thing, but the blue won't stick to the crayon. It's a resist. So I'm going to start here. I like bright colors, so I'm going to make a nice bright fish. I'll make this one this bright orangey day glow color fish. In the background here, I'm just gonna really make him nice and bright with the crayons. Sometimes we don't like to use these crayons, but crayons are really good to work with. You can put it down and then rub into it a little bit. You can grab something like a piece of cardboard or something and rub it. Or you can use your finger, really rub it in, rub it good. So you can really get that color in. You see how nice and bright that is? Now if you don't have crayons, you can use paint, watercolor, chalk. You can use whatever you have to make color. So, there you go. So now it's starting to, I don't want to be funny, but it's starting to take shape. It's starting to take triangle shape. It's starting to look like fish. Little fishies. There we go. And let's see, I have this color here. Maybe I'll put this one. Oh yeah, that pink's nice. It's nice. This is the one that's in the background. Now you can really see it in the background. But this is in front of this, and it makes it look like it's in the background because one shape is overlapping another shape. When you overlap shapes, you can make things look like they're in the background. Color that in good. Get some real bits of that color in there. Some more color down. Now if I was adding more shapes, different shapes on top of shapes, I could put color on this fish. Let's see. Let's see. Let's make this fish, give this fish a design fish. Give him some. Leave it like that. That one I'll have a little design. And I'll leave the background alone. Since the one that's in the background, we need to make them bright too. So I'll use this color crayon here. Sometimes I think of good ideas as I work along. So here we go. Now the last fish, he has triangles. I'm gonna leave some of those white and then I'm gonna, so I need a nice color. Nice color. Maybe this purple. Leave that alone. And it back. And I just had another idea. What's one thing about artists? We're full of ideas. That's why it's good to do art. Doing art helps us to have ideas. So now I'm thinking I want a red in here. Change it a little bit. Fill this in nice with nice red, strong color. Now we got all this nice color down. Now we could just leave it like that, but I'm gonna say what, fish? And they're not in the water? So we're gonna make some water for the fish. The next thing is we're gonna get some color. I've mixed a lot of paint. Mixed a lot of blue paint, so that this is water paint, so I didn't want to run out, and I'm gonna just take this paint and just move it like that. Look at it, it doesn't even stick to the green, because crayons and watercolor don't mix, and that's what's cool about it. See that? They don't mix. I just don't want to put it in there because I didn't put any crayons in there. And this color doesn't have to go down real neat because it's underwater and it's not going to be even. It's going to have a little different color in there. That's what makes it interesting. And that's what gives us the freedom. See, we can just like put the color down and let the paint do its thing. Let it do its magic. This is one time you can play with the paint. Just let the paint flow. There, just put it in. Just let the paint down. Now turn it around the other way. Put some color down here too. Really just let it down. Put the paint down, move it around, and let it happen. We're not trying to make one solid color blue, so I'm just going to bring in some more blue, some dark blue and light blue, and just let it happen. I love this. Put it down. Dry that up, take that puddle up. Like we know how to do that. Put it down, move it around and put it down. Look at that. It's like magic. It's like magic. Just let the paint, let it do its thing. There we go. And I'll just finish it out. It's just like push the paint around. Let's turn it around. And then let the paint drip like this. Let the paint run a little bit. It's cool. What's nice with watercolor, while it's still wet, you can move it around. Let's play with it. And let the paint play with the paint. So this is one time where you just let the paint do its thing, and it looks like it gives it more atmosphere, and now the bright color is really standing out. So that's how easy it is to make a nice little underwater seascape or sea scene by just using triangles. So when you try just working with the triangles and see what you can do.